Are we live?
I think well, let's see. Yeah, I think we're live now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start
Sweet.
the live on the podcast. I think that's going. Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
I hope this is on. I really don't know.
Do you want me to check on like my YouTube? I like go on your page.
Well, I should do that real quick. Here, I got it right here. Oh, not that.
I'm going, brother.
Oh, we're both going.
I got you covered. Don't you worry.
You got it.
Why Rush Racing?
Okay, this is already a disaster if we're live.
Oh snap!
Are we on?
Hold on. I'm clicking on it. It's loading.
Okay.
We're going.
Yeah,
we're going. We're live.
All right.
We're live.
This all works. What do you know? All right. So welcome to Why Rush Racing. I'm Charlie Hawkins, and this is
Ian Hanners.
All right. And so, I don't know. Yeah. So this is our first show, and we have no idea what we're doing, but guess what? We're here. We're going to have fun, and I hope you guys can have fun with us.
It should be a good time.
I think so. Ian's got here about a half an hour ago. We've been kind of catching up, talking about, getting to know Ian better. I see him at all kinds of races, but haven't really.
Yeah, we've never really talked before.
No,
I've seen you a bunch at like every hillbilly or every Moore race I've ever been to, but I've never really talked.
I'm just that guy like I'm too good for everybody. Is that me over there?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
No.
I don't know. I just always like associate with like all like my little clique.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so when we started this show, I was like, who is somebody that's comfortable kind of getting themselves out there? And I was like, Ian Hanners. No Bad Day Films. If you haven't seen that, what?
That's me.
That is him. This is the man right here. And if you haven't seen it, go to YouTube, No Bad Day Films after this show. Don't go right now. And there's also a link if you're watching this. It's down below. I put a link to his YouTube page there.
You're a sweetheart. Thank you.
Hey man, you came here. I need to try to return the favor any way possible. So, anyways, No Bad Day Films, and I really enjoy it. So, tell me kind of what your premise is behind the show.
Just my YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'm sorry, your YouTube channel.
Well, you see, I just like, recording like me and my friends' good times and just putting them on, YouTube for people to see. There's not really a purpose behind it. I really enjoy filming and editing. Like, I just love sitting down and editing footage. And, I just love like making like a vlog and making what I think's funny and what people would like to enjoy to watch and putting it out there for people to watch.
Because, yes. And because one thing I like about yours, mine's a lot of racing.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a lot of just, it's just race footage. And you bring a lot more of the personality to it, you know. And that's what I enjoy about watching your stuff compared to a lot of the other stuff that's out there is that it's more about the Ian or the Logans or the Travises or whoever's in you're hanging with that day, and it's short. They're what 3 to 5 minutes typically.
Sometimes it kind of depends. Like most of the time they're like right around like 5 to like probably like 8 minutes.
Okay.
But like for example, like the 100-miler vlog, that was like a 15-minute ordeal because I had like so much footage, much like entertaining footage.
Well, it was an all day awesome time at the 100-miler.
Yeah, because it started at like 9 in the morning and then like ended super late. Like I don't know what time me and Logan ended up getting out of there, like after the award ceremonies and everything, but it was late. It was an all-day ordeal for sure.
It was, yeah. And I enjoyed that one particularly. It was the pit bike jumping off of a bike stand.
No, I find it funny because all my friends, like I had my buddy who all was there, I think like Dylan Bates and I think Dakota Lim showed up, and I had like a bunch of my friends there watching. And everyone was like, "Oh," Dylan Bates was like, "Oh man, that's so sketchy." Like
it looked pretty sketchy.
He was like, "I wouldn't hit that, man. That's just too much." And I was like,
"I like this Dylan guy."
I was like, "Dylan, like worst case scenario, I fall a foot off of this 1 foot tall ramp. Like that's the worst case scenario."
And break your neck.
I wouldn't go that far, but.
But no, so yeah, No Bad Day Films. It's a good time. Check it out. Anyways. So, yeah, a little more about you. Where are you from? Are you from Alaska or I forget exactly?
No, Springfield, born and raised. I've been here all my life. I haven't really ever gone anywhere else.
No?
No.
Any plans to or any wild hairs?
Well, the only time I've really ever gone anywhere was to like go to like another state to like race my dirt bike or something, but I haven't really ever just traveled to do it.
Okay.
Well, there was actually one time when my grandma retired, and I think I was in like 8th grade, and like over the summer she took our whole family to Florida. That was really cool. But that was the most traveling I've ever done, for sure.
How'd you like Florida?
Oh, I loved it. It was awesome. I was only like...
What time of year was it? Do you know? Remember?
It was summer. It was June.
Was it super hot or is it decent weather?
It was really hot. It was more humid than anything. Like, after I like felt the humidity there, like here doesn't even bother me. Like in the summer, like it'll get real humid here, but like it's nothing compared to Florida. Nothing.
And then so dirt bikes, you know, we cut up a little bit. I only know things in the last 3 years. If it happened in dirt bike racing world outside of those last 3 years, there's no chance I really know about it. If it happened within the last 3 years, a chance I know about it. But catching up with you, sounds like you've kind of been in the scene for a while now.
I mean, I've really I've not like growing up, like my not my parents, but my grandparents, they were always more into ball sports like football, basketball, and all that. I don't know, growing up, for whatever reason, I just never found it entertaining. And my dad got me into dirt bikes, and then I've known Logan Pierce, you know, my whole life, and his dad's always been into dirt bikes, and so yeah, I just always found that way more entertaining than like football or anything like that. So that's all I've ever really watched.
Cool. So what do you ride now?
What
do you ride? Or
oh, I just actually got a YZ125. I sold my YZ250.
Oh, how do you like it?
I love it.
Love it?
I absolutely love it. I for me and my riding style, I feel like it's a lot more better for me than my 250.
Why is that?
I don't know. I feel like not calling myself out, but like I feel like you gotta be like more of a man to ride a ride a YZ250 to its potential. Like it's just for me, like the motor's so much, like it's just like such a strong and powerful motor, and it's like at the beginning of a race when I'm all amped up, like it's fine, like I can handle it no problem, but like the last 2 laps, it's a real struggle bus. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've been thinking about hard enduros. We'll get to that later, hard enduros, but I've been thinking like, man, you know, like a 125 2-stroke.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I need to get one of those, and that'll be my hard enduro bike, and just have fun with it. Small, light, and you can literally so like pick it up and just like throw it up the hill.
I'm not even that strong, and it's really light for me. So
yeah. But anyways, all right. So, a few things. Also, I wanted to get back to this show. So, of course, you guys know about it on YouTube. If you're watching it live right now, you might be listening to it live on Facebook. That's listen only on Facebook. And then following this, it'll be loaded up as a podcast you guys can download. It'll be on Stitcher. I'm still working on my Apple podcast and all those others. But there's also on Spreaker is another podcast. Anyways, so if you don't catch it live and you want to, you know, as you're driving, you can listen as a podcast. And that's really what got me doing this show is I from time to time, I drive quite a bit. I'll drive through town between different sites and whatnot. And I started listening to motorcycle podcasts, and everything I found was all motocross related. And I was like, I want to know about off-road racing. I don't know about you, but and that's why like I've heard of a show called Seat Time.
Yeah.
So I'm copying Seat Time's what this is. I mean, got the sponsors behind me here, which is really why Rush Racing, my sponsor. It's me. Anyways, and so anyways, Woody, if you're watching this, you know, it'd be awesome. But anyways, thank you for the inspiration. I love your channel. I love your podcast. I listened to the off-road or the hard enduro one you did 2 weeks ago or so. And because of that, I got some more content to talk about today. So thank you. Anyways, podcast. That's what got me into this. I don't know, good, bad, or indifferent. Who knows? But anyways, so back to you. What's is your favorite type of riding? What if you had like, all right, today's a Saturday or Sunday, and I'm gonna go ride my bike. What's your ideal day?
I don't know. I don't really like going fast because I'm a pansy, and going fast scares me. I like doing like riding.
You're pretty fast for a pansy, then. I'll say that.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I'm all right, but I wouldn't say I'm that fast. Well, I mean, compared to like all the like my friends that I ride with, like I'll ride with like Logan and Travis and Noah.
Well, okay. I mean, yes, there are those guys that are kind of just animals, but yeah, I mean, for us common, normal, you know, sane people.
Yeah, I would say I'm a pretty decent rider. I wouldn't say I'm that fast, but I like riding like more technical trail. Like I like riding single track, preferably. Like I love doing hill climbs or like gnarly creek beds or, you know, ledge rock hills or stuff like that.
What I'm hearing then is Chadwick. Like
I love Chadwick. That's where I grew up.
So you want to go in the north section of Chadwick, of course, the motorcycles only, and just destroy your bike.
Yes, that's what I love, man. I love it.
See, so like Chadwick for me is a love-hate relationship because I love going out there.
Really?
But my pocketbook hates it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, what's going to get damaged today? Because I see something, I'm like, yeah, I can do that, you know? And it's like, but in reality, I can't. And so, yeah, I mean, like, fortunately, I have a 4-stroke now. And
Yeah.
everything was like,
You liking it better than the 2-stroke?
Man, it's different, right?
I feel like you're faster on it.
Yeah, and I'm afraid to say this because I've talked so much poopy about recluses. But I have a recluse.
Okay, I gotcha.
And I kind of forget what this left hand does during a race.
Okay.
I kind of just put it on that handlebar and I just go.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's that's helping me, but yeah, I definitely feel like I've improved my results. But
I feel like 4-strokes are definitely a lot easier to ride.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't know
Than a 2-stroke.
But
100%.
I feel like and one thing about the 2-strokes I always felt like, especially when I noticed on the hill climbs, is I'm almost always too low in the revs.
Yeah.
To be in the power band.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's because I grew up on I say literally chasing cows.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Out in the fields. I mean, that's what I did. And my dad would get mad at me whenever I got, not mad, but he'd say, it's a tool, not a toy, right? That was our dirt bikes.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And that's why we still have a 97 that we've ridden almost every day for the last, 21 years now. And,
nice.
But, I mean, because it's a tool. I mean, yes, it's a fun tool, and we've definitely had a more than fair share of fun, and I've had to rebuild it a few times. But,
yeah, I gotcha.
I by no means was out there, drifting, chasing cows and stuff like that. But yeah. So, anyways, always too low in the revs with the 2-stroke. 4-stroke a little more forgiving when you're down low in the RPMs.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And so, I mean, with the recluse, I'm not stalling it out either.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's fast or not. But anyways, I don't even know where were we at.
We
got a cheat sheet here. That's what's going on.
We're on.
We were talking about 125s.
We're on.
Oh yeah, that's why. So got my 2-stroke when I was out at Chadwick. I'd always be like, all right, if I try that, am I going to smash my pipe?
Just go for it.
Yeah, no.
Well,
sometimes I would. Like, okay, I think I can get over. If I feel like I can get over and hit my frame on it, I'm like, all right, we can do it. But if I feel like I'm only going to get far enough to hit my pipe on it.
Well, here's the thing. Like, if you don't do it, like driving home, you're gonna be like, man, I wish I would have done that.
But it's like $250 worth. And
yeah, but then if you do it and you make it, you're gonna be so happy and proud of yourself on the way home. You're gonna be so pumped to go and ride again.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's such a rewarding feeling. I love it.
That's what I love and hate about Chadwick. And so a lot of times, like, I'll just take the easy way out and just go to Hardwood Hills because it's still challenging.
Yeah,
you can absolutely rail on those trails out there. And it's rough, and you get just good ride in, have fun, but yet you're not as tempted, I guess.
Yeah.
Because at Chadwick, you can stay on the right trails and not damage your bike, but there's so many temptations out there.
Oh, I love it, man. That's where I grew up riding. I love it out there.
So, anyways, Chadwick sounds like your ideal day. Do you camp out there much?
I haven't in a long time, but like growing up. Before like I had a job and moved out and had to adult. You're
adulting now.
Yeah, it's not fun, but back before I had to do all that, yeah, like me, Logan, and Mike, like, we would camp out there all the time. Like, I don't know if you know Dirt Bike Bob over at Dirt Bikes Unlimited. Yeah, he has a ride day out there, but I've camped out there with him. I don't know if you know Steve Elliott, Cycle Broker. Cycle Broker's not in business anymore, but
okay.
But he used to have a camp out, he used to camp out all the time out there, and we would all camp out there with him. So yeah, it's always a good time when we all go out and camp out.
Awesome.
For sure.
But yeah, I've camped out there once. Great facilities. If you haven't been there before, check it out.
100%.
The campground's like all paved now, and so rain or shine, it's a great experience. 2019. Any plans?
Upload more videos.
Upload more, thousands of subscribers, people. We're at 139 right now.
Yeah, I just got one before we started this podcast, actually.
We were at 138.
Yeah, we were at 138. Now we're at 139.
Let's get him to 140, people. 140.
Please subscribe.
Yeah.
But no, just making, more videos, working. I don't really have any plans, just enjoying life and riding my dirt bike.
Yeah.
I want to, make merch. Make
I do too.
T-shirts and hoodies and stuff. I think that'd be really cool.
I did it once before, and it's awesome, but at the same time, it can be kind of a pain to actually get everybody the stuff. I had Wireless Racing shirts for 2 months. Just all the races, I'd take them around and trying to find people. Here's your shirt. Let's do the deal.
Yeah.
And
I gotcha.
But at the same time, so I'm trying to figure out a way to do it. and where people just order it, and I'm like, you order it, I'm gonna mail it to you. So I'm gonna just this is my thought. We're spitballing here.
Yeah, I got you.
But anyways, because this all kind of ties in together. Eventually, I want to get a web page and all that going. But like a merch where I just essentially you order it, I mail it, and I'll have like like I don't know 30 large shirts, just a variety of shirts, and
I
order
gotcha.
it, mail it out, and be done. So instead of trying to find people at races and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, merch, koozie cups. I want koozie cups for sure, and shirts, and then maybe hats because I like wearing hats too.
I mainly just want like hoodies and hats. Yeah, I love hoodies.
I want a koozie cup, man.
Hats.
Koozie cups, it's the way to go. But anyways, if Ian was 21, we'd have, and he would.
I'm a year off. I'm only 20.
We'll have you next year, and I'm like, Ian, what's your favorite beer? We'll have beer right here, and
sweet,
and have a good time. So next year,
I'll be back.
Yeah,
for sure.
There we go. So anyways, if you guys are going to be my lovely co-host, and you're over 21, let me know what your favorite beer is, and we'll have it here. Anyways. So anything else going on or that you want to share with us?
Not really, man. Just working all the time. That's great. Trying to ride when I can, when I have time, and making videos, Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you could be here with us today.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
All right. So, oh my goodness. Would you look at the time?
Oh, snap. We got another subscriber. We're at 140 now.
Dude, we're at 140.
Look at us go.
This is crazy.
Thank you. I appreciate it heavily. I really do.
All right. So, not this weekend, but I believe it's next weekend's the first National Enduro. Do you follow the National Enduro scene much at all?
I like to look at the results, but like I don't follow it too heavily. I just like to look at the results and see who won it. And,
I do. Well, yeah, because it seems like of the national series, that's the most we have local racers participate in, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't think too many really do the GNCCs.
No,
so
here and there, but
yeah,
we have. So let me think. Who's doing the? We got Nathan. We got the
Nathan Rector for sure.
Maryville Power Sports.
Noah
team,
Clark for
right?
sure.
So yeah, Nathan Rector, Noah Clark. What about Travis? He did him last year, didn't he?
I think he did like one or two. I think he's planning on doing more GNCCs.
Oh, he is.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What about Cole? Do you know?
I'm not for sure. I know Cole did them last year. I don't know why he wouldn't do them this year.
So him and Caleb King, I think, did a lot of them together. I think they traveled together or whatnot.
Maybe.
And then, Steve Levan.
Oh, I'm sure he'll do them. He's always there.
He'll probably do them. And there's just, you're surprised. You start finding out another guy that's local for the Missouri Hare Scramble Series is Huck Jenkins. And then Taylor Bonecutter, which we're going to be calling here very shortly. And so anyways, that's why I like following it. And because one thing I like about it is looking at if you guys are familiar with enduros, it's all about sections, right? It's not one big long race. It's broken into up to like 7 miniature races within one race.
I've always wanted to do one. I've just never got around to doing it.
A national enduro?
No, just an enduro in general.
Wait. You've never done an enduro?
I've never done enduro. I've only raced hare scrambles.
You've never lived.
I really want to do an enduro. I've just never done it.
Dude, we're taking you to one.
Deal.
We're doing it. So
deal.
There's 2 national enduros within 4 hours of here. The closest for us here in Springfield is going to be Zinc Ranch. Yeah. And then the second closest will be Lead Belt up in Park Hills.
Yeah, Park Hills right by St. Louis.
Yeah. So anyways, you're going this year. I'm going to drag you out there. All right. So anyways, I really enjoy them. And then what's kind of cool is each one's kind of different. Like Zinc Ranch, at least has been in years past, the first one's just all grass track. It's 3 miles of grass track.
Really?
That's all it is.
That's wild.
It's awesome. And so it's kind of neat to see how the changes as the train. Typically they get harder beginning to end, right? And so, you can kind of see, okay, well, like Brandon Forrester ones and that does a decent amount. And what happened to Brandon on test 3, because he's just 3 minutes off pace, of his, class where he should have been.
Yeah.
And so anyways, I enjoy following him and just kind of, then you could do a little bit digging and see what happened. And, hey, Brandon, what happened? And it's like, oh, well, shit happens. So
for sure.
Anyways, so that's my favorite national series to race. There is the GNCC. Don't really know many people that race out of there outside of the big names that everybody knows of.
Travis loves them for sure.
He's a crazy fast dude though.
No, I know Nathan and Noah do them.
I want
our local pro guys.
My goal is to do. I would like to do the Ironman one day.
Oh, I want to do Ironman so bad. I've seen so many GoPros of it, and it just looks so cool.
The idea of like, was it 5,000 racers if you include the quads, the bikes, and
something like that? Some stupid number.
Maybe it's 5,000 spectators, 2,000 racers. But anyways, it's like. No, I think it is maybe 5,000 because they're saying like.
I just want to do the hill there. I just want to try.
Well,
the
you
hill
have
climb.
to do the B race, the 3-hour race in order to do.
Oh, really?
That.
Oh no, I'm out on that one. Then I would just race the morning. I'd race like 200C or something.
Yeah, so that's a 2-hour race.
And probably get spanked because everyone who goes there is really fast.
And it's so fast. It looks like a freeway just watching those things. So like we're here in Missouri, you know, we're used to single track where you're looking for any opportunity to pass, and there's far and few between. Whereas these GNCCs, it's like just wide open freeway. And it's like.
Yeah, it's wild. My buddy Lake went to Ironman, you know, with Travis and Noah and Cooper Haynes and Nathan Rector and all of them, and he wore my GoPro.
Okay.
And like I was sitting there like editing the footage and watching it, and I was like, man, there's just lines to pass everywhere, and the braking bumps are just relentless. Like it just looks so cool.
And they're saying, like, you listen to the interviews with the top guys, and they're like, they essentially have 2 suspension setups. One is for National Enduros, and a totally separate one.
Yeah.
That's for the high speeds of the GNCCs. Anyways, enough about GNCC. Let's talk about National Enduros. Here's crazy. I think they limited it to 700 entries, the pre-entries for Sumter National Enduro. It's coming up.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, guess how it took like 10 minutes to sell out.
It only sold out in 10 minutes? That's crazy.
Yeah, 10 minutes. So same thing happens. It's 500 at the lead belt. Sells out super fast. You got to be on it. If you want a decent row or even to enter. And, but I was reading their website, and here's something. If you want to do it, and you're like, I didn't pre-enter, don't worry. They said you can, if you show up, you will be able to race. They just can't guarantee you what row you'll be on. All right?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah. You might be
I
on
don't
row
think I like the sound of that.
You might be on row 300. They might have somebody that didn't show up in row 38, and you might be there with some super fast dude. Who knows? But
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't
line
know.
up on the same row as like a stew.
I don't want that. I do not want
him for literally 5 seconds.
When I sign up, I'm like, I want to be on row 50 or back because I do not want to be there. Because I mean, you see those videos of them coming up to the guys they're catching, and they're just like just on it, like Cole does to me. And just, you know.
See, Chance Hedgepath has told me, like, if you go to an Enduro, you want to sign up, like, a couple rows before the pro guys, because he was telling me, like, it's absolutely insane watching them come by.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Because, like, if you blink, you'll miss it.
But
like,
that's
they're
like,
on it.
I feel like that's their job is racing. And so, like, they take that.
Oh, that's 100% their job.
They take it to a whole new level of intensity. And I'm like,
yeah.
I do not want to get in between that.
Yeah, those guys are fast.
So, it's like row 50, that's where I want to be.
Oh, wait. I don't know. I'd probably sign up. Well, I'm not that fast anyway, so like I don't know that I'd be really much competition in any class I signed up in. So I'd probably just want to be in like the earlier rows just to like watch those guys because I feel like that'd be so cool to see.
But anyways, if you show up, you will be the race. Just don't know what row. Do you want to call Taylor and talk to her about the National Enduro and her in general?
Sure.
All right, see if this actually works. I haven't done this live yet. I've called my wife and my mom and
there you go.
Tested it that way, but an actual.
Is she ready for this phone call?
I don't know. Hopefully. Let's see.
Oh, I hear the ringing.
I am 3 minutes late.
Oh, you're 3 minutes late. Oh, no.
I told her sometime. Taylor?
Hello?
Taylor, this is Charlie and Ian. This is Taylor, right? Hello?
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
So how you doing today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. So we were talking about the National Enduros coming up here pretty soon. You're going to be at the Sumter National Enduro. Am I correct?
Yes.
And we're talking about row preferences. Ian thinks he would like to be up with the
with the pros.
Up with the pros. I want to be way back in the back. You are racing women's elite. You don't have much of an option, do you, about where you start? Am I right?
This year I do. Yeah, that's correct. This year I don't have an option, which I'm okay with because the rows they chose were pretty good. I like being like in the early 20s or late teens. It seems to be like the best conditions.
Okay.
And then the traffic's not that bad.
Okay. So.
Mhm.
But being in the late teens and early 20s, will you have the Pro 1 guys catching you?
If like you have a really bad screw up and lose a lot of time on something, that can happen.
So
but
where are the Pro 2 guys at? Do you know? Right.
They are, I think they're in the 20s.
Oh, okay.
So they do come by, it's not bad.
It's not bad. Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much their bikes are so loud, you know they're coming, and you just take your line.
Just prepare for it. Okay. It's something similar to doing a hair scramble around here. Then you hear Brandon Forrester or Cole Hensley coming up behind you. You know it before he gets there. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely know.
Cool.
Chance just messaged me and said, thanks for the shout out.
All right, Chance. There you go. Let's think here. Okay. So first of all, Taylor Bonecutter, Women's Elite, we've covered that. You are part of the Bonecutter. I don't know. Are you a Bonecutter Beta team? You are Bonecutter Beta, or can you tell me a little bit more about Bonecutter Beta, I guess?
Well, it's a family business. I work there full time between that and then the body shop that we have. And I mean, I don't know. What do you want to know?
Well, so you are going to, am I correct about doing that? You're going to compete again, I guess, by the way, I just put a photo of you up on the live stream. So people, this is Taylor and her awesome looking bike. You did a fantastic job, by the way, on your graphics on your bike. That looks awesome.
Yeah, I thought it turned out really well.
Yeah, it did. So anyways, so you're going to be doing the whole series again this year?
That's the plan.
That's the plan. I like that. And then because in fact you were third overall last year? Is that correct as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so did they have payouts last year, or is that new to this year for the top 3 women?
That is new.
That is new. So you could be coming home. You can pay for your gas money to the race then, maybe, right? Or a portion of it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Do you take your big box truck to the National Enduros, or do you take something a little more economical?
So last year there was a handful of races that it was just me and my dad going to. So we took my little ProMaster van, and then like my brother, he would go to some of them last year. So we would take the box van, and then this year we are planning on taking Huck with us. So we're going to end up taking the box van to every single one.
Oh, you are? You going to make Huck kick in for gas then? You should.
No, he's just going to get a bike, ride it, and be happy, and get a ride.
All right. Well, you need to make him work a little bit, all right? Don't let him off too easy.
Yeah, I got some homework assignments for him.
Oh, there you go. All right, so we did mention Bonecutter Beta, right? That's your motorcycle shop store, and it's not just Beta anymore. You're also Sherco as well, right?
Yes.
And I saw that you or whoever Bonecutter Beta is on Facebook, you got 2 unsold, you said, for the moment at least. Sherco's a 300 4-stroke and a, what is it? A 300 2-stroke as well? What do you have?
Yes.
So if you guys are looking for some sweet Sherco's, head that way. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They just came in today, and pretty much there's not many left in the country that aren't sold. So
oh, really?
Pretty hot item right now. Mm-hmm.
So speaking of hot items, Beta 125s, how easy are those to find right now? Because it seems like everybody's buying one.
Well, they are still in stock at Beta USA, so there is still some out there in the country. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped to see the amount of people that decided to take the challenge of the Beta Cup and get one and see what all that's about.
So what the Beta Cup? So people that don't know, correct me, Taylor, if I'm wrong at some point. But what that is if you race the National Enduro Series and you ride a 2018 or 19 Beta 125, however many points you get in your class, right? At the end of the year, whoever has the most points riding a Beta 125 will win a Beta 250 RR for the 2020 season, essentially. Is that my 90% correct there?
Yes, that is correct. The bike that is going to be won is going to be a 2019 model, but
okay.
Yeah, that's how it's going to work.
So 2019, but yeah, you'll have it for the 2020 season, I guess. So,
yes.
Anyways, so go ahead.
They're going to have it displayed, I believe, at all the races. At the last one in Alabama last year, they had the 250 already sitting there. So I believe it's going to be there to be viewed at every round.
So did they we said that last year they had it. Did they do this program last year, or they had like the 2019? They're going to have it for a full year in their possession before they're
going to have it for a full year.
Oh, okay.
This is the first time doing it.
So they started demoing it back in like the end of last season. Then is that what you're saying?
Promoting it, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Man, my phone is blowing up for some reason.
Charlie, get on it. Yeah. Who's blowing you up?
My mom.
Of course, it's your mom. That's
Mom,
awesome.
She says, "Explain what a beta is to new riders." A beta is a motorcycle brand.
It's a brand of motorcycles.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, we need
made in Italy.
Italian made.
There you go.
So yeah, Italian. They're actually. I haven't heard. I'm trying to think of something negative I've heard about betas, and I'm kind of coming up short. But yeah, for everything I hear, they're pretty quality bikes.
I've never even rode a beta, or I don't really know anybody who has a beta. So,
well, I knew there's Sleepy, Taylor.
Yeah, that's true. Taylor does have a beta.
I'm running short of names now, Taylor. I'm sorry. Huck Jenkins has one now.
Oh, really?
In 120. Well, that's what she was just saying. That they're going around to all the races.
I gotcha.
So he's doing that. Huck's doing the beta 125 class or 125 beta cup. Ryland
Frankfurt.
Yeah, sorry, Ryland, if you're watching. Yeah, he's doing it. Brock French is participating in the beta cup. Do you know any other Missouri or area racers that are, Taylor?
That's all I know of as of now.
Okay. And then, so you got the National Enduro coming up. What else do you have going on this season, or are you're racing the Hillbillies, or off and on, or what's going on with you on the race scene outside of the National Enduros?
Well, I have not raced a Hillbilly yet this season, which is kind of odd for me. Originally, I was just planning on missing the first few rounds, get ready, get rested. You know, it was a long year with all the travels.
Yeah.
And then I was really planning on racing Bolivar, but that got canceled, so that just kind of sucked. And now I'm going in the first round of the National Enduros, and I haven't raced since November, and that's really weird to me.
Wow. Yeah, that is kind of, yeah, it seems like I see all the races, but to hear that you haven't raced since November. So you didn't even do the 100-miler then?
No, I did not. I spectated and helped with part sales.
Oh, okay. Was it busy that day?
It was crazy.
I could see that.
Yeah, it's only 100 miles in one day. I don't know why people would need parts. But so cool. And then so the national, we talked about National Enduro. Are you going to be doing the more races, the Missouris, or are you going to any other national series, or what are you looking at?
I'm going to do the Moors for sure, and maybe a handful of Missouris. We'll kind of see how the season goes. Really looking at the Okie Sprint Enduros. That sounds kind of fun to me. I've never done a Sprint Enduro, and it just, I don't know, the format really sounds fun.
So what, you say Okie, like Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a series within Oklahoma, all Sprint Enduros?
Yes.
Oh, but it's not part of the Blackjack series.
No, there's like 2 co-sanctioned, I believe.
Okay.
But other than that, it's a separate series.
Oh, cool. Wasn't aware of this series. So I'll have to put it on my list of possible stuff. Okay, so Okie Sprint Enduros. I'll have to look that up. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, Taylor, thank you for letting us get in touch with you, kind of catch up, and good luck to your season. I do appreciate it. And I think this Beta 125 Cup is going to be something that's going to be kind of fun to watch as the year goes on. And I know of our 3 local guys, but I'll be curious to see who else is in the class and just what goes on there. And of course, you and the women's elite class, we're looking forward to that. And hopefully, being in the late teens, early 20s rows, you don't have any opportunities where you get to see the super fast guys. And but yeah, you need to give Logan Lowry a shout out if he comes by you, because I think you'll possibly be able to see him, wouldn't you?
Yes, I got a kind of funny story. I don't remember what round it was last year, but he came by me, and like I didn't know we were that close, and we banged bars, and it was like a big ordeal after in between the test. He's like, did you feel that? And I was like, yeah, but it didn't scare me. And it was just really funny. Kind of had to be there kind of moment.
Yeah. So, but he thought it was a bigger deal when it was. You're like, it wasn't that big. Very cool. kind of what happened?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's and that right there is kind of what I like about enduros, Taylor. We were talking about it earlier. Is if you believe it or not, Ian's never done an enduro.
Yeah, I've never done one. I've only raced hare scrambles. I've always wanted to race an enduro, but I've just never got around to doing it.
But one thing I like about enduros is you got that, anywhere from like 5 to sometimes like 20 minutes where you can kind of you get to catch up with the people you're racing with. And it's like bench racing in between your races. And then you get to go back out and race again. And I don't know. And so you and Logan kind of had that exchange. And that's one thing I like about enduros. So, and I'm looking forward to many more. So,
yeah.
Well, great.
Fun.
Well, Taylor, good luck this season. And we'll be in touch, all right?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. All right.
I feel like that went good.
I did. It worked. This show is not, well, okay, in my opinion. Oh, and I even looked here. Emmons Racing. Anyone home? Yes, Emmons Racing. We are literally in my house. Well.
Also, while we're here, I want to give a shout out to Chance and Melinda Hedgepath because they're blowing up my phone right now.
Like my mom is.
Yeah. So shout out to those guys. I love you guys. I just want you to know that.
There you go, Chance and Melinda Hedgepath. So, Chance, if you ever want to come on, dude, just let me know. All right. Sandbagging. I wanted to talk about this a little bit.
What's up?
Well,
are you calling me out?
No, we know you're a sandbagger.
I'm not really. I didn't win lose place. I got third.
So here's one, like contingency programs and
Lake
stuff.
killed me. I got third.
The what? Say that again.
Lake killed me, man. Lake Marchant.
Did
he won C Sport that day. He killed me.
I think you.
I pulled the whole shot though. It was the first whole shot I pulled in like 2.5 years. That was cool.
You didn't ever do the off-road cup with Ian Ward, did you?
I did not.
Oh, okay. No, sometime. I did call him at one point. Doing sandbagging.
See, I've heard the name, but like I've never seen him or met him.
Ian Ward?
Yeah.
Not Ian Ward. Uh-oh. The Ward.
Talking about Ryan Ward?
No.
Because I know there's a Ryan Ward. I know there's an Ian Ward out there.
There's a few Wards. Anyways, there's brothers. Anyways, they signed up for like the C class. Yeah, and I was like, what gives? Like you and so are racing B, and then they did this, and so I did a thing on Facebook. I'm looking for teammates and do whatever. And Logan Pierce actually said, I'll be in your team. I'm like, yeah, I'll take you if they can be on this class. I'll be on. I'll take you. Anyways, it worked out in the end. Anyways, no. So here's one thing that's kind of thought is.
Oh, are you talking about Tommy Ward?
Tommy Ward.
There you go.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
His brother John just messaged me.
There you go. Thank you, John. Yeah, I needed to call. I'm sorry, Tommy. Anyways, it was all in good fun, and we all had a good laugh with it. But anyways, no. So I was like there's actual kind of semi-real money on the line for this Beta Cup, and
really,
well, you're getting a free bike if you
fair point.
Sandbag the most, right?
Fair point.
And like the contingency programs, like if you race throughout the year, like KTM or
I gotcha.
And I'm like, I love the idea of the programs, but at the same time, like I feel like if you're an A rider, you need to ride A and not try to just be in the front of B all the time.
I agree, 100%.
And so I'm like, I'm so torn. I love these programs, but at the same time, I'm like, But I don't know. I'm always of the opinion, just ride where you think you fit, and I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on that, or you just want to move on?
I don't really have any thoughts on sandbagging. I mean, I don't have anyone I feel like needs to be called out right now. So.
Oh no, I wouldn't call anybody out.
Oh, I would.
I'm sorry, I already called out Tommy.
I 100% would.
Oh,
yeah, I would.
Grant Baylor or Stu Baylor, is he a sandbagger?
No, I mean he rides the top class. He can't really go anywhere else. So
that's right. No. So anyways, no. All right. So we mentioned we were going to talk about hard enduros a little bit.
Yeah.
So you've done the 100 miler?
I've raced it like a couple times, but every year I race it, I always have bike problems in the first moto. Like I don't know why.
So you haven't even got to the hard part yet?
No, like it's always like I'll finish the first lap and then halfway through the second one, I'll have some sort of bike malfunction.
So the question is would you qualify the 100 miler as a hard enduro?
I would qualify the night portion. I wouldn't qualify the day portion.
What about the second moto even?
I don't know. I feel like
maybe just a challenging hare scramble.
Yeah, I feel like it would just be more of a challenging hare scramble.
So, because that's one thing. Like the 100 miler, and Chili will fully admit this, I think, is that he doesn't want you to go home with a damaged bike. He wants you to go home with a fully intact bike.
For sure.
And well, okay, unless you make the night moto, then you're kind of on your own. But it's not a chuck your bike up the hill type of race. It's a 100 mile grueling race, especially, if you're a sea rider, just getting through 50 miles. I mean, that tears you up.
I feel like all those hills they have out there are very doable. You know what I mean? Like if there isn't like a bunch of like, traffic on them, like they're very doable, except for like something special.
Something special is not just very doable, but.
And like 208 looks like it could be a little tricky, but
208 is not what it was, is from what I understand. I mean, we went up it this year as a B riders.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's manageable as well. I think it's going to get harder as it gets more and more popular.
We need to have more national dudes come back.
It's going to be tough, I think now. Jordan Ashburn, well, it's at the end of the season, so hopefully he comes back, but he's not even, we're going to talk about the National Enduro, AMA National Enduro Series.
Yeah, he's on Cowies now with Josh Strang.
He is, and he's doing, he's not doing the Hard Enduros this year, though. He won the unofficial Hard Enduros, North American Hard Enduro Series or whatever it was called. Yeah, the unofficial one that American Hard Enduro put together. Cool. And so, the Nick Farringer got second, and I forgot who was third. But unofficial, right? But no, he's not doing hardly any of them this year because he's just got a booked schedule. Because, he's on Kawasaki, and he's going to tear it up with, I'm sorry, who was his teammate?
Josh Strang.
Josh Strang, that's right. He's Australian, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. So anyways, but there is an actual hard enduro series. So last year they had it was like the state championship series or something like that. Mm-hmm. And all it was really is a bunch of one-off races. So you had like the Rev Limiter, the Tough Like Roar and whatnot. And if you won those races, essentially what it got you was an entry into the TKO, which would be the national championship race. Right?
Which Cody Webb kills every year.
Yeah, somebody's got to try to.
I don't think he's lost in like 6 years or 5 years.
Okay,
something like that.
I can't hold this in. My Twitter account. I have all 6 followers.
There you go.
Guess who one of them is?
Is it Cody Webb?
It's Cody Webb.
No way.
I have no idea why.
Pull it up.
You want me to actually show you? Okay.
Yeah.
You probably hurry, get to my phone and unfollow that guy.
Yeah, pull it up.
That'd be awesome actually if he was, because that means he's watching right now.
Cody Webb. Why does Cody Webb follow you? I feel like that's very random.
I have no idea. Exactly.
I mean, I'm not going to complain or anything. I just think that's really random.
And it's like my Twitter account, which all I do is when I upload YouTube videos, I click share to Twitter. And so why?
I don't even have a Twitter. I don't like Twitter.
I mean, I don't even know.
I'm more of an Instagram guy.
So I'm following 11 people, and I have 19 followers.
You better not be lying to me.
Oh, there he is right there.
He's not lying. Cody Webb actually follows him.
Yeah. So
that's actually pretty cool.
That is literally my claim to fame. And
hey, just so you know, Noah Clark just texted me. He wants to be on the show. Would you like to have Noah on?
Do you want to call right in right now, or be on the show?
Be on. He wants to be a co-host. He wants to set where I'm setting.
Dude, that'd be an honor. Fast dude like Noah.
He's all right. I mean,
okay. Then no, he can't come on the show.
I mean, he's all right.
No, I don't want. No.
It's cool.
If he's just all right, I do not want him on the show because he doesn't have his own YouTube channel.
Yeah, no. I actually just started YouTube videos. He messages me all the time about it, asking how he can improve and stuff.
Oh, he does.
Oh yeah.
Does he have a channel name or anything?
It's just Noah Clark.
Noah Clark, number 32, or
no? It's just Noah space Clark. That's it. That's his channel.
So he needs subscribers, people. We're getting to 1,000 tonight.
Yeah, I just checked the other day. He's at maybe 39 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, he just started not too long ago.
39 going on 1,000. So yeah, Noah Space Clark. Check it out.
Yeah, his videos are good. I like them.
Well,
I'm a fan.
Is it dirt bikes or is it
dirt bikes?
Not a little doll collection or something like
that. No.
Okay.
No, he just uploads dirt bike stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I'll have to check that out when we're done here. And let's end the show so I can.
For sure.
So anyways, so this hard enduro series, it's going to be 6 races. Oh no, I'm sorry, 5. It's going to be the Rev Limiter coming up here in a month or so. That's March 2nd and 3rd. Then Tough Like Roar, which is in Pennsylvania. I think did Logan do that last year?
Larry?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did Tough Like Roar. I think he got 6 or something. Don't quote me on that, but I think he got 6.
It's in the record.
He was right outside of the top 5.
Okay, so anyways, we've had a local guy there. Maybe others. I just don't know. Fallen Timbers, know nothing about it.
Yeah, I don't. I've never even heard of that race before.
That's in July.
When we were just talking before, like we started the show, and you told me that I never even heard of that once. And I watch a lot of dirt bike stuff. So
I tried to put like where this was, and on my notes here, I put Fallen Timbers. It's located at Fallen Timbers. So
Fallen Timbers.
That's a fail. Anyways,
let's go do it, Charlie.
Yeah,
let's go.
Well, I looked at these. Like the only one that's close is Tough Like Roar. I'm not a Rev Limiter.
And Tough Like Roar is probably a good drive.
Yes, it's northeast Pennsylvania, and all these. So outside of the one in the
Have you seen the trail there? It looks real gnarly.
Which one?
Tough Like Roar.
I watched Zack Attack's video.
Oh really? Oh, I love Zack Attack.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
He's what got me.
Shout out to Zack Attack. Yeah. Everyone subscribe to his channel. Well, it's incredible.
Yeah. Well, Zach, I want to shout out now, all right, Zach? So, yeah, come on.
I love his channel.
75,000 of his subscribers. So, anyways, so, yeah, I watched his video. Yeah, it looked pretty gnarly. Well, the biggest challenge there, which like a lot of these hard enduros is not necessarily the terrain, but the fact that the A-line, right?
Yeah.
Is blocked up, right?
Yeah.
And then, okay, I'm going to go on the B line. Oh, wait, no, there's somebody there too. So you got to like go to like the E or F line.
Yeah, you got to be creative.
And by then, like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like half of the challenge of these hard enduros is not necessarily, okay, the terrain's really hard, but just,
oh, for sure,
just getting around people that are just falling all over this trail because then they get tired fighting their bikes and then they just like literally will like leave their bikes on the trail while they're like dying on the side, just panting away. But anyways, Battle of the Goats in August, and then Saddleback Extreme, some race in Kentucky I've never heard of either.
I've never heard of that one either.
But it's a TBD. So, but one thing I think is kind of limiting.
Dude, people are blowing up our phones.
They are. You are doing.
I'm sorry, Chance. I can't say that on the air.
Oh, no. I am not doing Rev Limiter. Whoever. I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't. My goodness. They have texted me this 4 times. No, I am not doing Rev Limiter. Because there's a hillbilly that weekend. Can you believe that?
Oh, you did your research. Look at you go.
I tried to.
Hey, you want to take a selfie for my Snapchat streaks?
I mean, sure, why not?
Let's take a selfie. Okay, we got it.
All right.
We got it.
So you're what now?
My streaks on Snapchat. So like if you Snapchat someone longer than 3 days, you get like a little icon next to their name, and every day you Snapchat them, it goes up.
Who'd you just Snapchat?
Oh, I'm sending this to a lot of people.
Okay, see, Snapchat is not something I understand.
Really? You're not down with Snapchat?
I barely understand Twitter, right? I kind of got YouTube.
Yeah.
Facebook, yeah, I'm just losing stuff all the time. And my new favorite is actually Instagram over there. I'm going to try to start doing more on that.
Let's take one more to post on my story.
A story. I'll do a point this time.
There we go. That one's going on the story.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
But,
back at it.
So no, I was saying one thing. It's kind of I think a limitation about the hard enduro series as a series is I think they're trying to have a lot of these completed and have the TKO be like the final race of the season.
I would love to go and watch that.
Yeah, but it's in August.
Really?
So like your season's ending in August, and I feel like that's awfully early for a race series to be. I don't know. To me,
yeah, I gotcha.
It should end. It should. You know when it should end?
When?
The Saturday after Thanksgiving.
There you go.
All right. Should end.
There you go.
The 100-miler.
I like riding all year long. Like I just went and rode at Travis's the other day.
I'm so jealous. I haven't ridden since December 16th, and now I know that.
Really, like when it's like snowy and like muddy, like how it's been lately. That's like my favorite.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because like you can't just hold it wide open. You have to actually be smart about what you're doing.
I'm a pansy though, man. It's
like, me too. It's okay.
But no, I haven't since the last race. I haven't ridden my bike, and I'm
really.
Yeah, and I'm dreading. Like I always dread the next race, but then I get on my bike and I feel back comfortable again, and I'm ready to race. But anyways, I need to get on my bike. It's been too long. It's been over a month now, and it's it's weird. Ugh.
What are you doing, Charlie?
I don't know.
Ride,
yeah.
Son.
You do enduros. I'm gonna go ride more than once a month.
Yeah, I need to do an enduro. If anyone wants to take me, that'd be cool. I'd really appreciate it.
So, anyways, yeah, TKO. That would be a cool race. I think it's only for us. Is it 8-10 hours, something like that?
I honestly have no idea. I just like to watch Cody Webb tear it up.
Yes, I think we all.
Dude, he makes those hill climbs look so easy. Like he gets traction in spots. I'm like, I don't understand how that worked.
Yes. So I guess we'll kind of skip to that. Cody Webb. So, I mean, first of all, did I tell you he's following me on Twitter?
Oh yeah, we looked it up. We looked it up, brother. We looked it up.
I'm sorry. No, I don't really like to talk about it too much.
I would tell everybody
because then
put it in your bio.
As soon as I do, I guarantee he unfollows me, and I'm like, my life would be over. So, anyways, Cody, you're not going to watch this, but anyways, thank you.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That is awesome. But anyways, the Maxxis Super Enduro. So.
Ooh, the Super Enduros are cool. They're very cool.
Dude, did you watch the ones here in the U.S., though, this year?
No, I did not.
They stepped it up a level.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So
I just, watch the highlights. I don't ever, actually watch the full race.
They had
They're insane, though.
I might be getting it wrong, but the Joker lane.
Good, dude, they get so gnarly, from race to race.
Dude, they had one where there was a junkyard nearby, I guess, but they got 2 cars, and they stacked them up like this, and they had this bridge, between the two. And so you had to ride up one car, over this bridge, onto the next car, and down.
I think my favorite, Enduro cross / Super Enduro rider is for sure Wally Palmer.
Oh,
100%.
Because you hear about it, and he was one of my favorite people to follow on Instagram.
100%.
Because they'll be like, yeah, we didn't want to try it. So we challenged Wally to do it. And, yeah, he totally biffed
I look up to that, man.
He'll just do anything, it seems like.
Oh, for sure.
And it's awesome.
For sure.
But I think they stepped it up, and they had the pole ride, so there'd be some kind of slower thing you could do, or you could just ride this pole up it, and people would try it. Cody Webb could do it. Colton Haker too.
They're also not human. You got to remember that.
Yeah,
they're not human.
That's what's amazing. You got guys like Max Gersten and Wally Palmer, and then somehow or another, those guys are amazing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And somehow Cody Webb just comes out and beats him by 3 seconds a lap.
I find it funny because if you ever watch enduro crosses, really there's Cody Webb and Colton Haker, and then there's everyone else.
Yeah. How do they? It's amazing.
They're on a totally different level.
It is.
It's really just a battle to see who's going to get third place. Honestly,
well, that's what I was going to talk about. So exactly. So in the series, it came down to Cody Webb and Colton Haker, right?
Oh, for sure.
So now tonight, today's Thursday, so in 2 nights from now, and I believe it's Spain, is the Maxxis Super Enduro, right? It'll be round 3.
Yeah.
So guess
Cody Webb won the last round, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, he did. And then, and the first one was, okay, well, so who are 2 of the top 3 guys in the Maxxis Super Enduro?
Well, I feel like the Super Enduros are a heck of a lot more competitive than the Enduro Cross that we have in the States, because it's really just Colton and Cody for sure. But if you look at the Super Enduros, you got Taddy Blazouziak and Alfredo Gomez just got hurt at the last round.
Yeah, so he was there. But so that's what I was surprised by is Cody Webb, number 1. Yes, he's my favorite of the 2 Americans.
I like Colton Haker, man.
Colton, yeah, he's. I feel like
you got beef. You got beef with Colton Haker.
Yeah, I feel like his race strategy is to take out Cody Webb.
Well, I mean, that's his only challenge, man.
Yeah, and I feel like if Cody could race a clean race and not have to worry about Cody Webb or Colton coming in and just chopping him down, that Cody would win every series, every race.
Cody Webb, man, not Cody Webb, but Colton Haker. He does foot plant 360s and backflips off logs and stuff, man.
Yeah, he can do
that's gnarly. Yeah. I don't think you're gonna see Cody Webb doing that.
No,
I mean, Cody Webb, I might be wrong, but
no, Cody doesn't have style like Colton does. Colton has some serious style.
He's real Cindy too. He will jump some stuff at enduro crosses that I'm like, whoa.
Did you watch? So do you follow him on Instagram?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So what's that guy's name? Oh shoot, they've been putting out a series of videos this week. Escaped my mind. Anyways, Colton had a really cool I don't know, this grass / rock track.
Are you talking about the video he posted on his 125? Or are you talking about the one where he did the one where he nose wheelied over the rock and then
continuous? It was one continuous shot.
Yeah,
right?
And it was I know what you're talking about. That was super cool.
So, anyways, check it out. It was posted earlier this week. Colton Haker on his.
He
Instagram.
posted one, and it was that same little loop, but he did it on a 125 on his Husky 125, and he can ride a 125 a lot better than me. So it sounds really good.
Most
for
of us.
Sure.
Yes. So, anyways, yeah, but no, I feel like his race strategy is to just take out Cody Webb and hopefully it stays in front of him.
Well, I mean, to be fair, in like the super enduros, like Cody Webb isn't his only competition. You know what I mean? Like
Well, that's what I was going to get to. Is so we got Cody Webb right now, 109 points. Colton Haker's in third, actually, 101 points. Taddy is 107, and then was it Alfredo Gomez got hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt the last round.
Like fourth place now is like 80 points. I mean, they're way back there. So these three have really, and I was surprised.
Yeah.
Johnny Walker's not racing right now.
Yeah.
He hurt his wrist at the Polish one, the Megawatt, I think, 111.
Well, yeah, it was the Megawatt. Have you seen Wade Young's GoPro from that?
No, I saw.
Yeah, Wade Young won it, or he won it, and it's wild because like him and Johnny are battling, and then he like makes a mistake, and Johnny gets out, and then it's like this super long straightaway, and they've got like piles of rocks and boulders on each side, and there's just this big old dust cloud, and he like starts slowing down, and then you just see like Johnny Walker like laying like looking like basically dead on the side of the trail.
Yeah, it was a bad deal. So I saw.
But he's fine now.
Johnny's,
thank God.
Yeah, he's getting back healthy. He's on his bike again, but not back up to race strength quite yet. At least soon. I like that guy.
Oh, I'm a big Johnny Walker fan for sure. I'm a big Graham Jarvis fan. Speaking of hard enduros,
dude, he just won the Extreme XL Largus or whatever it was.
Oh yeah,
some British hard. How does Britain have a hard enduro series, but we don't?
I feel like they have more gnarly stuff to ride over there. That I feel like as far as like the hard enduro scene, like they have more talent over there. Like, I feel like over here, all we really have is, like, Cody Webb and Colton Haker.
But we have our own series starting up, and it's coming. Watch out, Britain.
But I feel like over there, you know, they got, like, Graham Jarvis and Johnny Walker and the Lettenbeeklers. And
they're German, though.
Well, I'm just talking, like, overseas dudes.
Yeah,
there's so many, like, there's so much talent over there. It's unreal.
Yeah, and then, they come over here.
And then, like, I mean, besides, like, you know, like, Cody Webb and Colton Haker, we got, like, Kyle Redman and...
studs in their own right, but they're not quite to that Lettenbickler or level. Anyways, so anyways, I'm kind of curious to see how what Colton's strategy is to whether he's going to try to wipe out Cody Webb again to try to take the points lead. Does he think he races like that against? I don't know. I haven't seen him do that to Taddy.
Well, I feel like, you know, when you're put in a situation where, like, that's, like, your job and your career and you're racing for money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like me or you where we're just racing for a plaque at the end of the day. Like, they're racing to, like, pay their rent.
But I just watch it, and I feel like Cody probably spent his offseason, like, training to be...
Well, I mean, if he wouldn't leave the inside so wide open, you know what I mean?
Because he just races his race.
I feel like if I was racing the pro class around here for whatever reason, and like I got a good start for whatever reason, I feel like
you would take out Cole Hensley.
No, I feel like I feel like anyone in the pro class, if I left the inside a little wide open, you know what I mean? Like we're racing for money, so I feel like they would clean me out for sure.
Would Noah clean you out?
Probably.
I
wouldn't blame him. Like, we're racing for money, you know? It's not like we're racing for a plaque, so I wouldn't blame the guy.
Well,
but anyways. I'm not going to race pro. I race front row AM, C Sport, front row pro, or AM pro.
C
AM
Sportsman.
pro, AM pro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what he's talking about is that the Hillbilly Series, it's a split format racing, which if you're a new racer, find a races series that's split format.
Noah just texted me, and he said he wouldn't clean me out, just so you guys know.
He's full of it. He would. It'd be awesome. I'd watch it.
Well, here's the thing. Noah's fast enough. I feel like he would find a line around me because, like, you know, like if I don't know why I'm saying I'd be in pro.
This isn't AM pro. This is pro, Ian.
Yeah, but he's fast enough. He'd find a line around me for sure. Like, I'm not that fast. Like, he could waltz around me, no problem.
Well, was it at the down at the Miller's 12, or he was the one following King.
James King. Yeah,
he never wiped him out. Took him out. He was
to be fair, James King's also a lot faster than me.
Well, no, but Noah never took out James King though. He was right on his tail for like the entire race. It seemed like.
Yeah, I think like right before the last mile, I think he got around him, and then King got back around him. Oh, okay. Yeah, you'd have to ask Noah, but
there was no real passing opportunities there.
Yeah, there wasn't. Tough. Like I didn't race, but like I watched a lot of GoPro from like you and Noah and just like everyone else.
Right.
And
I saw you.
Yeah, it looked very one-lined and not very much passing.
Yeah. Anyways, we talked a little about social media. Do you have like your top 3 follows of people you would like to follow or that you do follow? Any suggestions out there?
Ooh, that's a good question. Buttery Films, Connor Erickson. I don't know if you've ever heard that name.
No, say that again.
Buttery Films.
Buttery Films.
Yeah, he's a guy off in California, and he's friends with like all the factory dudes, like all the factory Supercross guys.
Okay, and where do I find Buttery Films at?
Just type it in on Instagram. He's there.
So it's Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, and then also on Instagram, I like to follow Josh Hill because every time I go on his page, he's always doing something really Cindy.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, for sure. I like Axel Hodges stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's a free cross motor style or free cross. Like what motor?
I think he
freestyle. A jumper dude.
I think the biggest trick he's got is like a seat grab, but like he throws massive whips. He's cool to watch. Tony Bo's really cool. I like Tony Bo a lot.
Oh yeah, this is one of my top. In fact, so I didn't wrote this stuff down ahead of time. He is one of my top 3.
Oh really? Who's always in your top 3?
So I got Stuart Baylor.
I like Stu.
I like Stu because he has personality. I like people that show a little flavor.
Oh, for sure. Like I feel like everyone else in like the top like, GNCC scene
just
are
dry.
like like I'm not like trying to like throw shade on anybody, but like I go to like talk to Jordan Ashburn and Nick Farringer at the 100 miler, and it's like they're so bland. Like all they want to talk about is like dirt bike stuff, and it's like that there's like no personality there. And you know what I mean? And it's like I've talked to Stu before at the 100 miler, and like when Stu like came like a few years back, and Stu's super cool.
Yeah, and what I like about him is so I'll be on other people, and then like he'll be like on other people's posts, just like talking shit, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah.
So and the reason I see it is because I follow Stu, his post will kind of highlight underneath.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh man, that's awesome, you know? And so yeah, I love a little bit of personality, and Stu's super duper fast. Man, it sucks that his brother got hurt. He was really starting to turn.
Wait,
it on
Grant
too.
got hurt?
He had no. At the ISDE, his shoulder kept getting.
Oh yeah, I did see that, and he was running like top 15 or something with a blown out shoulder for a while before he pulled off.
But the end of last year, he was on fire.
Have you seen like I think it was when Stu was on the junior team, and it was probably like 3 years ago, and he like totally destroyed his shoulder, and he like raced all the way through.
Oh,
and there's like I couldn't find it.
Told you like 3 years ago, man. My knowledge is zero.
But there's a video of him like because they do all the bike work themselves, and there's a video of him like changing a tire with one arm. Yeah, and he's like yelling at the doctor. He's like, "Doc, you gonna fix me up after this?"
Yeah.
It's like, God, like I don't know how you're changing a tire with one arm. Bravo. Kudos to you.
Yeah. And then the other guy that so Stuart Baylor, Tony Bo, and then Wild Wally Palmer.
Oh, I love Wally for sure.
And so yeah, that's Wild Wally Palmer at Tony Bo, TONIBOU. And then Stuart is S Baylor 5. So if you guys are interested.
All those guys are cool. Every single person we mentioned is cool.
And then Colton Haker, even though he's a dirty racer, he's a good follow.
I wouldn't say he's a dirty racer. I think he's just trying to get the bills paid and try. Here's the thing. You're telling me if you're in the situation he was in, you wouldn't do the same thing to Cody Webb? If you're racing for a number 1 plate,
dude, Cody follows me on Twitter. No way I would do that.
Oh, I would. I don't care if it. I don't care who
he might
it is.
Follow me.
If I had like a super enduro championship on the line, I don't care who is it in front of me in that last corner. I would clean you out 100%.
Do you think Cody would do that to Colton?
I feel like if it was just a regular race, no. I feel like if it came down to the championship, 100%.
You think so?
100%, yes. I feel like if it was like the last lap of the Super Enduro Series and it came down to whoever beat who, 100% Cody would clean him out.
Okay. Well, hopefully one day this show becomes more than just my mom texting me relentlessly. And I can actually maybe talk to Cody and ask him why on earth he chose to follow me on Twitter.
That'd be cool.
And then I would ask him the hypothetical. All right, championship on the line. Do you try to clean out Colton
Yes,
Haker?
100%. Anyone in any professional race series would.
Yeah.
As far as dirt bikes, 100%.
He's such a nice guy.
I've never met him, but he seems like he'd be really nice.
He does. Okay, so likewise, he follows me on Twitter. He has to be super nice. And
for sure.
Anyways, no, he just does. He seems like a really just genuine nice guy.
Oh, for sure.
Anyways, anything else?
I don't know. You got anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. My wife's probably ready to kill me. Wow. Do you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It is 9:33.
Oh, look at us go.
Dude,
We've been yapping it up for a whole hour.
An hour and 3 minutes to be exact. And I thought there's no way to make it past 20 minutes.
But we did it.
We did it.
Hey, knuckle bump. That's what I'm talking about, brother.
Fist bump, boom. There we are. Anyways, Ian, I think we had a good time.
Thanks for having me on, brother. I appreciate it.
I'm going to have to check. I got like 100 mixed. I literally have no. God, there's so many texts here.
Shout out to No Bad Day Films. Subscribe, everybody. There, I said it.
Oh, yes. Okay. No, 26 missed text, literally. Ridiculous. Anyways, people, I'm trying to talk to Ian here. Anyways, yeah. So, Ian, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me on, brother.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for watching.
If you guys are listening on the podcast or whatever else, I hope you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends. I would like for this to become more than just me and Ian talking to us and my mom texting me.
Yeah, I'll come back anytime. I had a good time.
I'm glad you came. And so anyways, share it with your friends. Say, hey, there's this really cool new show out called Why Rush Racing Show. I don't know.
Why Rush Racing Podcast.
Podcast, whatever.
Watch it. Subscribe.
And I'm going to try to do it on Thursdays. I think Thursday's a good day, at least for now. And then 8:30. I haven't figured out what the best time is.
I think 8's the best time.
You think 8's better than 8:30?
Maybe.
Because then I can get some of the East Coast guys maybe later on.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, maybe 8 o'clock going in the future. Reason I did 8:30, though, is I got to put my kids to bed.
I got you.
But
how many kids you got?
2.
There you go.
And one of them.
What's it like being a dad?
It's good. It's a challenge.
Yeah, I'm not at that point yet. I'm only 20.
Yeah.
I don't want to be at that point
I
yet.
was 28 for the first one.
I got you.
So,
I feel like that's a good age.
No rush. Anyways, so yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. I got a co-host. So Jeff Ott will be replacing Ian, and I don't know who we'll have.
That should be entertaining.
It should be. I hope so.
For sure.
And then I don't know about Colin yet. What we have going on there, but we'll figure it out as we go. Because I don't know. That's kind of what we do. So
for sure.
Why Rush Racing signing out. See ya. Bye.